Good evening. Carry Waka enter inside another better edition of Koko of the Matter for this week. Yes, we don't enter inside today, will be Wednesday. I hope you know the fast forward or rewind. Yes, today na Wednesday, correct. We say better welcome to all our wonderful viewers them for inside Koko of the Matter. My name is Nasomi Alegino, and as always, we don't carry better to recon given to find out what they happen as they happen for inside our country, as they hot, whether I think done, whether I never done. Now we they carry come as Koko of the Matter to come grind given our wonderful viewers. Welcome once again.
Yeah, so with happiness, we enter here fully. As she said, I don't remember Kokoro when I did small. That long thing where with the chop. Not be nowadays where children they chop biscuits in different ways. Okay, we can do to talk for inside that one. Carry happiness, join us for inside programming today. My name is Nafemi D. Amelem. All the things where you need to and all the things where you need know. Now we don't they put for on our screen. Whether na WhatsApp you they use or whether na call you won't call us, the number go waka pass now. Save them na. So that later your neighbor no go do first pass you when they call us. And if na WhatsApp, remember to join your name. And if your call enter studio, just remember turn the television volume may go down. May just watch us. They hear yourself, they ginger for inside the program. On top YouTube, on top website now, all the places where if you watch the program, tweet, Instagram and Facebook, tanda put for una. And yes, anytime now ready to follow us talk, we there here for now. Welcome inside better program where we day. So we join us, we full here, we day here, we no go there here, sha.
Yes, so now wonderful edition where we don't carry come given now for inside Koko of the Matter today. We did touchlight the matter of the ongoing protest by the NLC them. Some people talk in a solidarity protest, but according to what we see, them own they carry their own standard one side, put side by side with ASU as a matter of fact. But still, to the protest, the badness since where they happen for inside the country. Protest where if cannot they taking fee enter strike, and from that warning strike, if he enter indefinite strike. So we're going to touchlight all the things where they go about this protest where NLC don't carry waka. So we know say don't not be only them. They carry other joint body people them, plus the SANU, plus the NASU, all of them. And the different people them where they concerned about the things that happen for inside our country. So we're going to touchlight the matter today with our wonderful guest for inside the studio where Femi could tell us who them be.
Okay, for inside the studio with us to help us understand what strike and protest carry different from each other and the other things, we will get Comrade Danielson Bamidele Akpan, in a former national president for NANS. Yes, he will join us inside program. And also Comrade Dominic Ogaku, in a president civil society groups for good governance. And yes, these two people, they go help us understand what they don't turn up with. Progress don't enter the team, why they waka pass today, and who hear them talk, who answered them after these 2 days don't complete inside this NLC matter. All right, so don't put up. But before we start the talk NLC matter and the rest of the things where they happen for inside country, we get better talk for different parts of the country where they happen. Oh yeah, now don't put wear seat belt because political waka now they bring phone now. Don't well, we they come back now.
All right, but I will come back straight away. Make we enter inside the things that happen for inside our country, and of course, the first story where they were hand, not the one where they on top fire. When on the cook they come as we don't enter inside day 2. So now the matter of the ongoing national protest by the NLC and the other striking unions. Them for the story where we get for hand, we know say the president of the NLC, we will Oga Ayubawaba, gathered with some other interesting people put on top this protest. Some of them also, including former senator and activist Oga Shehu Sani, and also the country director of Action Aid Nigeria, NAOB, along with some plenty other people them. Of course, we know say all the state chairmen of the NLC too, all of them full ground for inside the matter. This time around, they don't carry the protest enter inside Abuja, and they do as a continued shutdown of public universities for inside Nigeria continue today on ground. Of course, they protest, they gather for inside Unity Fountain, where we want popular place where they gather for inside the capital when they want to protest, and from there they waka they go National Assembly, and they sing some kind songs and carry banner and placards where they bear different to read them where they state their demands. Of course, we know say na day 2, and you know, the umbrella body of unions them and all of them that then follow for inside the matter, plus the various state chapters, all of them follow for inside this matter. Also, national leadership of the striking University Workers Worker Union, including Academic Staff Union of Nigeria, will be ASU, non-academic staff, plus Senior Staff Association of Nigeria University, SANU, all of them follow for inside the matter, and they say Ogbonge government must listen to their requests. Interestingly, their request not only about the basket of education, but also about the other different things where they happen for inside the country. But we not go to talk because now our Koko of the matter to repeat that. So we go enter inside the main Koko, the small ones and the big ones, come grind and put for now.
Now so, and if you now remember yesterday, we carry Oga Asu President they put for program. He carry explain all the other things where they drag this talk. So in case you missed that one, go on our YouTube channel, go find Koko of the matter inside YouTube. You go find waiting in talk keep and why they strike the ginger they go like this. All right, now from there enter another domot where Tori. Be like say Ichoko for today. Senators say where they inside other political parties, way different from the All Progressive Congress. They reached 20 today. We waka come out for inside the one where they call plenary session. This one now when different senators and House of Assembly people they gather do meeting. But this one where they up inside West now when Senate people sit down put Ahmed Lawan will be the president of the Senate. He gather them, if they follow them talk. When they start the ginger, they make noise say they want to do the one where go impeach President Buhari. Senate President Ahmed Lawan try say, "May now calm down. No be everything be quarrel. May will reason this one." He try. 2 hours inside this thing. He begged them. After 2 hours, the matter no enter at all. Senate Minority Leader Philip Aduda. Now he bring the matter put for outside before quarrel can start on top the talk. Quarrel on two voices they raise. We agree, we no agree. Mr. Aduda say Senate they suppose address the issue of insecurity with full everywhere for inside this country. I say efforts to make sure say the matter calm down. He no even calm down. And it be like say the one way they call the executive arm of government. You know they even the turn body like say he won't answer or even turn body look the matter at all. Say waiting remain now. Say the matter don't pass where he did. Say at least if picking the play for outside, the mama suppose they hear voice to say the pikin day where he supposed to. He can remind the colleagues say, when I remember, when I give the president ultimatum to resolve issue of insecurity in the country, and our impeachment notice say he's supposed to follow, but we no agree to one, and the reason we bring all these things. When say the president come finally put man talk say he don't do make I hear which in the talk, make I talk another one. Now, so the PDP senators started to do chuchua, they put mouth for side by side for each other. Yeah, before you know, boom, everybody stand up foot for inside that place, can't start the waka come out. Now, in they start song go, all we are saying, I don't get voice, so no verse. But they can't sing the song, reach one place, see. After that time, they can't waka come out. In fact, what thing they ask for, say, now, may everybody where they dare, may all the senators, make sure, say, presidents get just 6 months. May resolve this issue of insecurity. If you know resolve this issue of insecurity, may they impeach them. Now, so close door meeting, content, open door crusade for inside the talk for inside that one. Now, so this Kataram senators the verse onto issue of insecurity for inside Nigeria. So,
talk. We hope say anything where they talk, make it make sense. Make it be something where last they go fit to do to make sure that we get the desired results. Because of course the matter, you don't tie rapper carry walking stick join. All right, make we move on to another story where they disturb seriously for inside the country, and that one get to do with the economy matter. They say Senate don't summon the governor of CBN, Oga Godwin Emefiele, over the way the naira still they go down.
Before you give them full story on top that story way they share, may we go small break. When we come back from the break, now go hear all the other story way be like say it is sweet. At the thing tebi, now you go hear so. Could they come back?
But I want to tell you something. You know, if you want to arrange a TV show, you need 1 or 2 things where you go put together to make sure say that TV show when it come out. Oh yeah, you get the point now. Now let me tell you, take it down. Number 1, you need a very good TV host. Person who will stand in front. We face show. In shoe shine.
I beg you, and co-host, where's Sabi join? My name na Petit.
But don't worry.
I agree to now my people.
Together, in fact, with these 2 things now, you can sprinkle a little bit of
And
jalapeno.
ginger.
You know, this is not complete now. The new season of the night show. Don't come back.
On Wazobia TV and Wazobia Max.
Wow! You know the two of us like this, man. Everywhere. Go.
Scatter.
Cameraman.
Okay.
All along, you dey show me full, I be half. You say? You dey show me full, I be half.
You dey show I'm full of behalf. I be you won't collect.
The Night Show premieres Wednesday, July 20th at 8 p.m. on Wazobia TV. Sponsored by Number.
Koro, and they hear us whine. I say you tadagiriba. And this now as it hot.
Abi the government don't get the foresight to know what they happen inside this particular matter.
Because Nigeria don't they reward grandstanding. Make some people billionaires.
Shey na say this qualities them. He get university when then they go learn am, or he get fasting and prayer wey person go do before the spirit go enter the person.
My people go say, make we go as leader where we they go. You don't know where you want go.
Make una dey watch as e dey hot every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 7 to 8 p.m. on top Wazobia Max TV.
This thing that you are seeing here.
Celebrate on her. Women, when I dey play the role of father for our children, I salute you today. Correct.
Better Talk live Mondays, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. on top Wazobia TV.
So they careful who you they do.
Somebody forget money matter. Oh yeah, tell us no the year.
Yes, now the matter of the way the naira still they go down as against the dollar, or whether now up in they go, plus now up.
They change direction.
Now up in they go. Okay, good. Now Senate now don't summon Governor of Central Bank, Oga Godwin Emefiele, on top of this matter as they make he can answer question as to why the matter they as it be. As of Wednesday, early morning for inside Wednesday, US dollar now 658 naira for inside parallel market to the naira. The depreciation of the currency, they say now waiting make them gather. Say they need to really call the CBN government make answer all these questions. And a motion by Olubumi Adetumbi, will be the senator will represent Ekiti North. Now carry this matter come. Other people they put mouth inside the matter say now because we not be they produce. They make with the face waiting we get. They chop them, they make do with them. Otherwise, naira will continue to appreciate as per we not be producing country or manufacturing country. But last, the madam we carry the matter come, Madam Biodu Olujemi talk say any which way where they look at CBN need to come out, come agree say they don't fail. And I want to make them someone come inside the matter.
From there, we will enter Kaduna State, where the gist they change quick onto waiting the work, waiting supposed no work. Well, according to Tori, we follow inside this one. Now say APC don't move. Say all the members where they vest for each other, say may they come together. Well, according to waiting they tell us, Kaduna State chapter of the All Progressive Congress don't others say committee where go join all the people where they vest before the 2023 election may do work or may start. Mala Musa Mada, when the zonal publicity secretary for inside that Domoti, carry letter put for outside inside Wednesday, say the leadership for inside Northwest Zone don't agree, say time don't reach. May they help people who need plaster, those who need the better drug, and everything we go take, may sorry, enter different people body, say may they do them. And Madam, according to the statement we put for us, I say the committee, they go put eye on top all the aspirants, we be like say they don't win or they don't win. Make a talk as it be. They don't win. We can the vest. Say all the sorry where they supposed share. The go make sure say the sorry, they share them. It reach them for that side the same. Madam talk say the fallout way up inside Tuesday in top the zonal leadership by the party of the Kaduna State Governor Nasiru El-Rufai. Time don't reach now to make sure say everything it carry resolve and all matter is settled well. That's what that matter be for that one. No.
All right, sharply from inside Bauchi State, to read our hand, we say over 5,000 women will be members of the All Progressive Congress or former members, according to the terrain now. Don't work come out from inside APC. Go People's Democratic Party, will be PDP for inside the state ahead of the 2023 general election. The spokesperson of the women, the way they move come out from inside APC, go PDP, will be Fatima Mohammed. Talk say they get to take this decision because of the failure of the APC-led federal government to do their work and to fulfill all the promises the way they tell Nigeria people, them say they will come out them from poverty and stop hunger for inside the country. She say yes, all these women now we don't want to come out from inside the APC, go make sure say the first front for the PDP enter inside the matter of the presidential candidate for PDP will be Oga Atiku Abubakar. The convener of the Atiku Door-to-Door Mobilization Forum will be Ambassador Imran Abdullahi Idris, where they say Naim do make sure say they do the defection, come they greet the women, say yes, say they do well as they dump their party, and he received them for inside in office from the as official defection programmate from APC to PDP.
Okay, for inside the domot of Kogi State now, another matter where be like say they bring better interest where they make everybody they turn body and try understand. Now say the Kogi State House of Assembly on Wednesday don't redo rescreening and confirm it for Kingsley Fanwo, maybe commissioner nominee before where they present before the House of before the House by Governor Yaya Bello. And last week I go remember say they shifted the time and the date to go front, but now they don't come confirm say okay. May this man start the work where for inside Kogi State as commissioner. So be like say all matter where they cause quarrel, they don't find bus stop where go hold and where the matter go tarry end this. So no allow go there, they waka past different areas, they come and wait for inside country. Okay, we don't get better guests, we go join us. Now you want to they here? They say Buhari must go. Now it's where they inside National Assembly people where then talk and NLC protest. Some say na he cause some say no be he cause some. More no way to cause them. So you don't put our guests, they sit down near us inside this domot. Now go put mouth as the calls and the telephone and all the WhatsApp to go day inside this one. So me they here are they here for inside Koko of the matter.
You can see and you can imagine where staff who sits at home are paid 1.6 billion naira for just staying at home during COVID-19. If you look at the contents of this report, the president, the interim committee has spent more money in a period of pandemic where we are all expected to be at home than even the commission that once had the ball itself. How can you explain this expenditure of 80 billion? 80 billion in 4 months of pandemic. How can you explain that? And you expect us to be happy with you? We cannot be happy. Therefore, Mr. President, it is better we say the right thing. No matter whose ox is God. We must strengthen our oversight in this agency. We must review the law of NDC. We must compel people to do what is right for the people of Niger Delta. If you don't set the record straight in NDC, we have recently passed the Northeast Commission. So if you are not careful with NDC now, this might snowball into Northeast. And I know that Southeast has come with their own commission. North Central has come with their own commission. Do we need to replay what is happening in the Plaza of Niger Delta in the rest of the commissions?
Welcome back to Koko of the matter. Straight away, we don't enter inside the one where they on top our cooker today. In fact, the fire not be small fire at all because it starts from the plenary session where they do for inside our law people house them. Our lawmakers them enter inside what they call closed door meeting, and then when they come out, the Torre come out as regards what they discuss for inside the closed door meeting lead to the drama where we see where opposition senators them come out from inside the the place where they do the meeting. We're going to touchlight that matter today with our guest. Waiting be the real issue for inside our lawmakers them. Why they get to work out, come out, and all those many Tory. Now we go enter inside straight away with our guest. I go allow Mick Femi give a better introduction as now not be small or way with us. So.
At all, no be small organa. President Civil Society Groups for Good Governance, and in name na Comrade Dominic Ogaku. He did with us inside studio today as we talk the matter they go. Ogakari, welcome inside program it.
Thank you very much, my brother.
With an output for one bus stop, now with the year say no is the follow for another bus stop. The NLC we see they put eye for morning, reach afternoon. Before we come here say some people just jam door, some people throw away key for inside National Assembly, say they verse say impeachment. But before we turn that put for inside their own Senate onto the talk, no start with NLC matter. No say it get as the NLC arranged. They like 2 weeks ago they said they go strike, they go do warning strike. But the warning strike now, they can't do them now. Come like everywhere they hot, they cook. This strike in what time? Because this time now the first time we be like say NLC go pick only one of their own people. Can't say no matter don't hot so they won't even join now. Make everything off first.
My question would be say, if now you be NLC, you not going to behave like this.
Where I get plenty picking back?
Nigerians don't tire. Nigerians don't tire. The matter don't reach where we say everybody supposed to join talk put for the matter. Correct. Waiting they happen. Whether our government they do, waiting they happen for this country. No correct at all. It just be like say country no day again. As if they don't finish us totally. So waiting NLC do today. Now waiting if we don't do tay. But anyway, they say it's better to be late than to be late. So at least they don't do them, and we won't thank them. And we believe the government will wake up to answer what they ask for.
You really believe that?
Well, two things. If government no agree, then NLC go still do another one, and every Nigerian will join. No be just NLC. He remember make everybody enter street. Say we no go agree. The matter don't reach like that. The matter don't really reach like that.
What I will call the surprise now, because I reason this thing way they talk now, say whether people enter street or no enter street. I mean they think President and the different people where they inside the matter of ASU say they try. They say they don't try to and reach one place. Some people say ASU now can't stubborn pass for inside all the thing where they on the day road they follow they come. So why their own stubbornness come like say they even do. At least some people they get one time from 2009 you get as different government don't the beg now. Why now no even one concrete here word at all inside all the begging where various government don't they. At least Jonathan beg, Ogaya Roda is safe beg. And the different people just beg before that time.
You believe say these people they beg?
At least
the current administration they know they beg.
Why you talk so?
Why I talk so? They say the way the Minister of Labour they talk, look like man where they beg. He they brag about the matter. He they make and look like say government no owe anybody. He they make and look like say ASU no even get right to demand for what they demand for. You remember say get time where ASU even talk say this minister we not trust him enough. So there is distrust. They don't trust them enough because if they talk one thing today, talk another thing tomorrow.
But if you reason I'm not be under the matter start now 2009 now waiting with them now no be 2020.
But you just talk here say these other people beg them listen. You get the language. You get the language where you go talk to a person where the person go hear you well. You get the way you go take appeal to a person. The person go say okay I don't hear what you talk my brother my sister. Okay make we do it like this. But don't be saying you go to talk like say now you be the oga pata or nobody fit do anything. Now there where the problem they so until ASU don't even complain. You remember say each time when they bring the Minister of Education to come on top of this matter, the matter they change face. But the oga of labor, the Minister of Labor, will still come back and say na in jurisdiction. Once he comes on top of that matter, the matter goes sour again. So I think there's a complete misunderstanding between ASU and the Minister of Labour. So waiting President we talked last time say make Minister of Education handle the matter. If they don't do it like that from the beginning, I'm sure by now if we don't get headway for this matter.
All right. Waiting NLC they do now. We will still come back to the lawmakers, because you get one thing where you don't liken maybe the minister or the people they handle this matter to, and that now the way they take they handle the matter. So we will still come back to lawmakers because it get as the matter be too. But waiting as to the NLC they do now, they say now their own protest now. They start out as solidarity, but they come out and talk say no be solidarity. Solidarity say that they do one because Ubunge government no they try. Right? And what did they do now? 2-day protest. After which, if they not get any response, they go enter 3-day warning strike. After which, if they not get any response, they go enter indefinite strike. And it go come join the level where ASU don't already day on for over 5 months. So the question where I want to ask now be say, it get any other way where you go get this government to respond? Because so far, 5 months plus, people, children in their house, and they never respond. If that one not they enough, say people, children in their house, never get them to respond, you feel say this strike, whether indefinite warning, anything, could make any difference at all? Because you get, even as NLC, they come out and talk, say, okay, make joint body people, then follow them, do strike. You get one employer something, one other joint body groups, where come out and talk, say, I beg, make people not do the strike. So, given the history of NLC and all their strikes and everything, and the way government they take response, if you say this one go dey any difference at all?
I believe very much say this one go dey different.
Why?
Because even government staff don't tire for the way the matter they go.
Which of the governments now? Because you say minister they do bragado on top.
Yes, the government as in minister now one person out of the whole government. Remember say as president hear this matter now, he even tire him. Say, these children are still their house. Say, so this matter.
Wait, this is where they talk. You can't be like say you don't know the president don't know
yes,
say with their children their house.
To a large extent, you see, I feel tell you say it dey like our president don't know many things when they happen for this country, and now the problem actually there, because no right thinking president go imagine say student for whatever reason go their house for over 5 months now. No right thinking president.
But he himself get mind now. In the reason I'm saying, I don't appoint this minister with sabi work now, doctor, now labor somebody. He go settle now. And they go when they come say, oh God, we are making progress. They don't hear what. Nothing when they go tell them. So he himself no feel no check now.
But now he don't reach. So now when you go see say the economy has been shut down, say nobody they go work again. He go yes say workers they work. If he ask for person, he go come servanty. They go discover say okay, waiting. He go they hear. Then maybe that one go make and he go wake up. So I think what NLC won't do now to make sure say the thing pain everybody, not just a few people. Nobody saying I just ASU. Because remember, they don't punish ASU, say they are not paying their salary. For like 5 months now, they have actually not been receiving salary.
Yeah, but they don't collect salary for work they don't do now.
You know me? Is it their fault?
You go pay person when you know work.
Because there's a negotiation on ground. Like say they pay them waiting, but they are due. They go no go. They don't agree work.
No, I don't understand. Even if negotiation they grant, it means say you go still pay or you no go pay.
No, now the first time when they strike with the pay so. This one now is just a way of they just punish them.
And that means say they serve no supposed to comply. They punish everybody now. They serve
they supposed to. Say this thing a two-way matter. Two-way matter in the sense that and as you don't already talk. Say we know they talk say waiting we don't talk for our agreement. You must follow it to the latter. But at least to a large extent, make this person shift come this way, make this person shift come this way. So that they go solve the matter once and for all.
Well, okay, you know say yesterday with the axe, I know say you go ask the
and Utas.
Thank you, my
sister. They're not agree shift ground.
We hear them ourselves now.
Because in fact, now the major two things
now,
that.
Because now they don't reach point where we say, they don't say they need to hold government very tight. It don't be like person where you don't knock for ground already. What you go do? You don't go just finish at one time. As at when them in the big government say, make we shift ground. I heard it. The ASU chairman, he talking for every Nigerian here. The ASU president, he talking. He say they are ready. Say he know me. Say it must be like that. But now they don't discover. Say okay, the only way we say it be like say as they talk soft, small. Nobody won't hear. Maybe the kukuma spoil the whole thing. That's exactly what is happening.
Now that spoiling of the whole thing now nine go be the problem because NLC, yes, labor, unions, them, 9 days under them, so now general. But when NUEE, maybe the people where they do electricity, join put for inside the
now
matter.
waiting at the try
We dey come out from academics now. We don't they enter all the other different unions.
Now where will they go? So if they don't look this matter quick,
it's supposed to go there.
Well, now me and you go answer that question.
Why?
Because
okay, make
I
I
know
take
say
my
you
own
know,
for inside.
Because I know say you know happy say if now your brother is still there house for 5 months now, we supposed don't you supposed don't think how you supposed don't finish school. So everybody don't be concerned for the matter.
As we did now, make I use the example ways to me carry electricity people. You think say that the same lights where with the draw keep for us 9 people with the government they use?
Meaning if they stop work, not be them, not be government go fill up. Now we.
Now make we fill up so that make government kill all of us one time. You don't reach where the people.
Nobody you talk say government know they feel waiting they feel. So how would they go feel waiting?
No, what you talk? He asked me say you whether not the same light where we they use, the government they use. Now they tell and say since government they on their own, then go continue to enjoy a bit, but make them do us all the things where they want to do us. Make we suffer at one time. Now waiting be our.
Make NLC do us the thing where they want to do us. Make government do us waiting.
Make government refuse to answer waiting NLC they demand for, so that we go suffer one time. You see, now the problem we'll get for this country, so we they like suffer keep for.
But wait, though, if not the suffer, where would they try measure? Remember, I say petrol matter, get where with the drag reach.
We don't already they suffer.
See,
in a way, I understand the area where they come from. Onto say they need to reach the extreme measure. They say, as they talk, and desperate times calls for desperate measures. But you know the biggest fear where a lot of Nigerians they get, we say, even when they reach that desperate side, whether the government go listen at all. Because make we talk the way all of us don't they call them now. The body language of the full government. I know they talk about the president of the full government on this matter.
I tell you, say government when it want they reach to touch them, then go no. You remember say as these bandits come threaten say they go come kidnap president. If you notice between this short period now, the security apparatus and all of them don't wake up. Then they everywhere they nose around. Then they pick signal everywhere. They are checking everything. They are more proactive at the moment. Why? Because they know say it don't reach time.
But you know, you hear what you talk just now. They get to threaten Presido. All the one way they don't do to the normal masses and the normal human being, it not make any difference. They get to threaten Presido for security to enter inside action.
My dear sister, Presido na human being too. Presido na human being.
No, but they get to touch them. Now, when they talk about actions, when they touch them, when they talk about actions where they touch us, and whether another way they forward.
You see, now they try to tell you, say, they're not human being. You get the way even when you see person where they suffer, where you don't see, say, you don't do everything. These people still they suffer. You go wake up. Amen. I feel we are getting to that point.
Okay,
I believe that very well.
What do you go do? Don't. In fact, the way they look like this, be like say you don't draw the timetable of how everything you all go be any. You don't draw. But make I allow you conclude on this matter because time they run. So
whether you just sharply touch on the lawmakers.
Yes, you won't touch the matter. No reason conclude.
Because them they don't stage their own workout onto the badness things where they happen. Whether it go make any difference.
Okay, that's what we are saying. They say no be top than they before many things they happen, they consign them. But right now, many things don't touch them too. First, most of them they vex say we don't get ticket to come back for this place. So make we do our
personal
last.
Interest.
Let's throw in our last joker. Most of them too don't say.
Bros, I no laugh on a small smile.
No, I just tell you what happened. So that one day one side. Number two, the way the economy, the insecurity and everything they go, nobody, whether you did top or down, you must be concerned. These people they don't dress near, they know they village again, or then they around.
So if they no dress near, they
know say it don't come close to them. So they are very now. What would they talk so? Okay. Because you see, if you think say you they fully secure, just wait, then they come. So
may they no come.
Concern everybody now.
They no come.
So what they are doing now is what they should have been. They're supposed to wake this president up and say, "President, wake up, wake up, collect your money.
No sleep."
Okay, that one a song go. In case you don't know him, now song is sing to end them. We must thank you better so guests we follow us join talk for inside this one. Comrade Dominic Ogaku, in our president, civil society groups for good governance. In don't talk the one way day inside this one. I will thank you. You know, say time go reach where we go blow this show, go 2 hours, 3 hours. You self go stand up. We go do conference inside the studio where we did so. But we must say thank you so much. Say you don't follow us talk inside this one.
Thank you very much.
All right, so don't put. When they come back now, you know, we get another guest and now go call. Now they see the telephone number. Now go call. Now go write in a WhatsApp message. We go read them as they hot, as they happen, as Koko of the matter day in our hand. May na break up, may soft for inside this evening. So when they come back.
A lot of billions of naira have been voted for security services. Nothing is coming out of it. We wouldn't wait until our nation gets bombed. Let us shout and call for foreign support. I am a APC man and I've been supporting my party. But the president should get to know that it has gotten to a point that we who are supporters, who are members of the APC, we can no longer keep quiet. The president must rise to the occasion. You know, you not see the truth and you are afraid to say it because you will die. We must open, Mr. President. The nation is on fire. The president must rise to the occasion. Every part of this country is threatened. From the north to the south, nobody is safe. Nobody can travel 50 kilometers in our nation. I feel like shedding tears for a country that we grew up, where nobody harass you when you travel from Lagos to Maiduguri. I done it in times past. Today I cannot travel from here to Kaduna to Niger State where I was born. The president must know that this is a bad time for our nation.
All right, now welcome back to the show. We don't enter inside the second part of the Koko of the matter, and the matter they hot as a day here. So now we don't get the former NANS president with us inside house to follow us touchlight how this matter of the strike don't they go, how they affect the students them according to what they see for inside the matter, and whether way forward today at all. Sharply make I greet them. Welcome, Oga. We welcome you to the show.
Thank you very much. Good evening, my
Thank you, sir.
Okay, and for those who won't know his name now Comrade Danielson Bamdele Akpan, and a former national president of NAS. NAS, the National Association of Nigerian Students, where that one be. No, we start. I beg, from when you be former, reach now, anything don't change?
Well, Shena Pigeon.
Oh, yes.
I agree to now for Koko of the matter.
Thank you.
And everybody with the house. The fact be say, since 1988 till now, it be like say government just deliberately abandoned very important aspect of the society, and the thing don't really make sense like that. It don't make sense because it be like say we they go forward, we they go backward, because then say education might be the bedrock of any society. And if you don't take it serious, if you don't show commitment, say you take them serious, it means say you know they prepare for the future. Not be only to carry the children of big men, go Harvard, go Oxford, now be the preparation for the future. The fact be say the majority, your people, must have proper education. And the way we they operate them recently, you know, show say our government is serious. Now, down to waiting happen about ASU and government regarding this agreement, we make us stay here as we did so for how many years? Every year we talk about strike, we talk about make government meet up with their own part of agreement, then they rewrite the agreement. They don't review the agreement. They don't reach how many times. Agreement of 2009. They review them for 2012. They review them for 2014. 2016 they review them. 2019 they review them. Even with all the review, they don't want to comply and they don't want to do the needful. So we know they make progress. Now where we did, in fact, we they go backward instead of moving forward. Now the reality be that, because even you check the budget where we they give, where government they put to education, the government this one prefer we they get like 15%, like 13% and 12%. But this government, they don't drag them backward. They don't drag them from that percent where they meet them to like 7%. Very soon, maybe the next budget will be 2%. So that is just to say that we are not making any progress.
Okay, talk to us from the position of, you know, you don't wear big cap before, you know, president of NAS and all that. Nigerian students, last, it can't be like say the two elephants where they fight now, Bonge government and ASU. Now the students now be the grass. Any solution where you feel say it go benefit una, we not just get mouth for inside the matter at all. Waiting be the situation coming from somebody we don't wear that big cap before. Una don't get seat at the table before to follow whether they go see middle ground between the two elephants where they fight.
You do well for that question. The reality be say, like when me at the office as president of lands, you get one of the time where they go on strike. And the thing they enter 1 month, then they enter the second month, you know. And the next thing, based of course, they are at liberty also to say, oh, they are tired of going back and forth. They don't want to sit down for negotiation again. And we will check them, just like you say, when two elephants they fight. Now the grass is now they suffer. Now I call my people, we do a scope meeting, and we resolve, say, no, anything we will go do to make sure, say, this leadership go back to negotiation table with federal government, we will do it. That time, now we issue statement, say, as we know they campus, say, them to no go they their quarters for inside campus for school. You know, say lecturers, they get their quarters, where then they stay. So whether school they on strike, or, you know, they on strike, then they there, no leave, no transfer. Why we issue that statement? That statement, I bring them come back, quick. Constant. You know, when you want to address matter, you must look for every angle, anything where you just make everybody good come angle. Back. You understand? It was not favorable to them, but we got them back to negotiation table. Because that time they say they don't want to negotiate again. They don't want to talk to government again. Now we say no, if you don't come back to negotiation table, it was a strategy to bring them back to negotiation, not because we were against their agitation or their demands.
I don't know how many years ago that
this one are just around 2019.
Okay.
Yes.
So give or take 3 years.
Now one school, you know, if it be all schools now, when I do this thing for, because I don't say I doubt if one strike for inside Nigeria, no pass 1 month to no strike for inside Nigeria.
No, I just tell you, say as it don't they pass like that, then we take that decision.
Okay.
You understand? So now waiting bring them come back that negotiation table. And as they come that day, you know what you would do? We just tell them, say, okay, when I don't come for this meeting, I beg, Minister for Education, you did there. Minister for Labor, you did there. The two ministries where they in charge, them plus also all of them. Now we say, okay, we the students, we don't want to make una come up for this meeting today
until we reach
agreement. Make una resolve this matter. Now waiting help us that time.
So wait,
and as we do that thing, my brother,
things change
immediately for that meeting. Now in them conclude, say, okay, we go do like this.
You know, say
and
they
talk say the strike. So they open school back.
You know, say they talk say now horse where they front now in the one where they back to follow.
They follow.
How many years you do for school?
It plenty. Because we were supposed to do for 4 years. It turned to almost how many years? And at the end of the day,
past 6, past 7.
Yes, I think about 6 years put together. Yes, and of course, plus say person do pre-degree, join up. You understand? And so, but the point is, at a time, especially with the way things they go now like this, if we know address everything once and for all, if we know, and why of late, personally, my personal view has been that government need to get this matter sorted and sit down with ASU and implement the agreement. Because things no they better at all. And the people too, they know they give us that kind of service where they're supposed to give us. Because they are welfare.
That's the ASU.
The ASU. You understand?
So, if government not meet their demand and then come back to the school, una go still they suffer and because they know they give 100%.
They don't go give you waiting they're supposed to.
So una support at this stage say may they continue to
say
strike.
May them resolve this matter.
May they continue to strike or may they resolve the matter?
Yeah, now be the resolve now. Now be the resolution. Because if government comes, sit down, meet up with the demands, meet up with the understanding, and then reach compromise, reach one point. I mean, there must be a middle point. You must not say, oh, now where you stand, and you stand. When dialogue and negotiation
must shift now.
You must shift. Yes. So that shifting now, I will give us the result where we want. Because the result where we want now say, first, make the educational sector do better. The university training make it better. Make people feel graduate. Make the results, I mean the qualification degree, make it make sense. You understand? So that person come apply for Wazobia TV, they no go say you don't even understand the training where you go do for one.
I no get answer for that one. The way they upstairs get answer for that.
Now because say which university you go,
but what we want also do now to make sure say some people where they ask, I mean students they ask for different parts of the country, and telephone they work out pass for now television screen and they see the numbers as they there so, and also WhatsApp, and for those where they write YouTube comments. We put eye for YouTube too. They look waiting at the right for there so that we go follow, join everything when they talk. So now if we start the call now, we hear waiting now they talk onto the matter. Meanwhile, we go still drag our former NAS president. I ask a question. Even now, with the house, now, if you put man for the talk, they say some senators waka comot for inside the month of National Assembly. They call and close door session, but come like say the yakata, the door finish. Some people come up for there, they vex onto how the whole country be. President say, they respond, work finish, they effective, then they vex come out. Waiting you reason about that one as it they be onto the matter. So we go start to take your call onto ASU and onto the people where waka come out. Whether everything just join for your eye finish, no what you they think so.
But before you take that or answer that question, make we take our caller. We don't follow us. Chook them out inside the matter. Good evening. Welcome to the show.
Good evening, Adisome.
We welcome you, Ogajo.
Ogajo, morning, sir.
I greet you where?
Welcome, our guest. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, my brother.
Let me put my sharp. Don't start noting. NLC, Nigerian Labour Congress, not be now. It's supposed to do this thing. It's supposed to shut down airport, protest, so that all these things what they do, they no feel fly, go out, go relax. People they here, everybody they here, and now they stand up. The God will help us. It is you. God they watch them. That is number one. Number two, PDP, they don't start on time. Was there. He's the one supposed to start this impeachment. This impeachment is supposed to do 2017, 2018, 19. When would they suffer for this thing? Now, Philip Aduda. I don't know whether the thing will work. God will help us.
All right.
God bless you now.
Thank you. Say you put mouth for our talk. You self put mouth for the talk. Just arrange the telephone number. We will hear from you. Let it is. Say it don't pass the bus stop where you go select one topic confront. Now I be like everything just they cook. Now so make this kind of soup. The only thing we say water no plenty pass for inside the soup today. So
I forgive you.
I don't say forgive you.
I forgive you. All right, make we come back to the matter at hand. Former NAS president, our Oga, you don't talk say make us to stand their ground. Even though the grass where they suffer around. Last, when things better, the grass go see enjoy them. May not come be like saying only fights matter and then they suffer from. When things good, things go good. But the question still there on the issue of, during your time, you say you day school past the number of years where you supposed don't day school. Meanwhile, we get sitting government, we get sitting everybody, we don't choke out inside the matter, go up, come down. You feel say this joint body now where NLC don't put because they don't say, okay, this matter of education plus the general badness is where they happen, economy, insecurity, everything don't make sense. NLC now don't put mouth for inside the matter. You feel say it go get the necessary effect we suppose get.
Before you start to answer that question, okay, John don't come out for inside us. So what do you think? You think say go get any effect, or we just they do Aro is music? Music no pass Aro.
Well, make I tell you that this thing. If all of us say make we keep quiet, make wrong thing they happen. Say because it day of interest or pleasure to us, then things go about. And like that, my brother, we called you first talk. Say NLC for don't take some of these steps before now. Because not the only educational sector that get problem. Other sectors too get problem. Things don't, they the way it's supposed to.
And that person won't follow you talk. Nobody won't stop you. But and that caller won't follow you talk as they bring this talk. Every day call from Karimo, you won't follow Oga former NAS president to talk. Yes, we hear you, Oga Henry. We hear you. Welcome to Koko of the Matter.
Okay, good evening.
Welcome. Good evening, my brother.
This is my time who I want to now. My question is, after fighting for this money, if they give them this money, would they do what they are asked? Would they do the true?
Okay. Say after this money.
After collecting what they are demanding, after collecting their demand, would they do what they are demanding the money for?
Now, would they do what they are demanding?
Okay, would they do what they are demanding for? You know, saying a pigeon and they use
Yes, I mean, after getting the money.
So whether they go come do the work,
when government don't meet up with the agreement,
whether they go come do the work,
then you know, because you know, say follow for waiting.
Okay, but you don't the answer your. Okay,
he follow for waiting. I talk earlier. Say the fact say some of these things don't linger over the years. It can't be like saying why some things they know they give us that quality service. Me as president, I talk them again and again. You understand? Talk on the way. Be say some of these are our lecturers. I know they do these things. So some of these things they do them. We will be when our students. These things where we they see for paper. Say when they demand for. You know they correct say when they do them for us. But when I won't collect them. Now why we can't even say come? When I not go because say when I won't collect this thing, make una just say make we continue the suffer. Or yeah, make una go back, go negotiate. So that even if no be all, when I go get some, when I go get meeting points with government, then we will feel make progress. Now,
all right, we get another caller. Okay. So
much. People like you with that
to talk, but we don't get another caller from Waru. Good morning. Good morning. Good evening. From Waru. Welcome.
Because the matter is this: as school, the no go class, but they no pay them the salary because as uniform personnel, if they don't go strike and they continue work. So for that reason, if they go strike, they need to pay them. As far as uniform, they don't go strike, but as to make them do their work as a uniform person when they do work, diligent without strike. That's the Koko of my matter. That.
All right, thank you very much, Oga John. Make we come back to Oga Kwan. You be the top one.
Oga John, you know go vex because if we say we could do it like that. These grasses will continue to suffer. Because these people now, they don't...
Who tell you say they suffer? I know people...
Will they suffer now?
Make I tell you now. As one TV show don't come now, some people don't turn that put eye for this. Say, hey! They don't give me TV, they put watch now.
I beg, no be that one. Because even as some of them, they watch. Okay, so maybe somebody like me, waiting concern me, waiting join Big Brother. I be join. No be say, yeah, they hate them. Anybody will win, they celebrate them. I guess some of them will be my friend, we don't participate. You understand? But you know, no be work. No be all of us. Get that kind of interest. Since they don't start how many days now, the only thing I know is say, maybe I enter house, I see people, they watch up. I go just maybe once. Since they start, I think it don't reach like 4 or 5 days now when they start that thing. Me, I never do. But so, you don't understand. Some, then every time that they turn to them, even for their phone, as things don't get easier now.
But
for
some will not even they follow that one, they follow on that. I mean,
that thing. So that is to show
football
that
they come
even
now.
normal life will still continue. Even when you do school.
Apart from the fact, say the academic calendar they spoil.
You understand?
They change.
Other things still the way people they because even for school, people get DSTV. I mean, get TV.
They get TV where they watch film. They watch all
sports centers where they go watch matches and all that. So, but the matter be say we feel saying that now, let we just address this matter once and for all, so that when the school can reopen, for me, people. You will now be able to demand, for strong account of stewardship and ask people, say, okay, you say an academic allowance, for example, is one of the demands where they demand for. Like me, I don't mention them before. Say, get some things where they know they do, but where then they say make government pay for. So we will come say, okay, you don't collect this thing, you must do them.
You must do them.
Are you getting it? No, they don't pay you, or then they pay you, do these things. Because now part of the things where both NLC and even the ASU, they do with that. So you're not going to be saying they do this one this way. But when they come to this side, you do it.
You can't change them. No can follow.
So make everybody do it. Make it for better.
You know, say this talk where you talk now, plenty things where you talk on top onto the matter. And even now, when we call they look now, come like say for inside Nigeria, no matter stand by himself, again, everything just a join. People don't forget, say price of fuel don't go up. Join and Damatana enter NLC strike or NLC strike with the 6 senators they waka commode for inside National Assembly. Say me they impeach president.
We never talk about security. Insecurity.
I beg.
All the schools where don't shut down.
See, a guy with blood pressure, they hold only my left hand. May no pass the left hand. The guys are hold down the pressure, may no pass. I beg, make I no call the issue with the grant. So, but one way we know say we go feel look the matter where tomorrow, or as the week they see they come for front. now this issue of made the impeach or no impeach, you know, say for we for Nigeria, we try to understand as different things. But put mouth for the talk where we don't talk this better evening now. Former NAS national president for NAS, Comrade Dominic. Danielson. Part of the I tell you, say blood pressure don't hold my left hand. Now blood pressure hold my left hand. Only the left hand.
We release that left hand from
receive. Come on, receive. Comrade Danielson Bamdele Akpan. Nain don't follow us talk for inside the program today for Inside One Way with this. So we thank you, say you join us well for Inside the Talk with this. So my name Nafemi D. Amele. Thank you, say you follow us to Koko of the matter today.
And as with the closed mouth come out, I want to say special thank you to our people. The way they behind the scenes, they do better things for us. We greet Monique Evans and Zima, where they handle all our social media matter them. Better to give you. My name is Nasomi Alegi. We go see you tomorrow.